Hello and welcome to episode 19 of Burns Banter, the podcast that takes a fresh look at the life and works of Robert Burns. Today it's a bit of a different episode. We're not in Scotland, we're actually in Sweden. We're in Stockholm. Myself and my two colleagues here, would you like to introduce yourselves?
I'm Ro.
And I'm Jim.
We're working here for a few days at an event, and we've decided we had an afternoon off. We went for a few beers by the riverside. And to entertain you on this episode, we're going to have a quiz about Robert Burns. And I'm going to ask two Englishmen questions about Robert Burns and see what happens. So let's dive right into that right now. So, you ready, Ru?
Yeah.
You ready, Jim?
I think so.
Okay, then. We're going to do 10 questions. 10 questions, multiple choice on the life of Robert Burns. And you can play along at home as well, see if you can beat these two guys, okay? Which might be quite easy, right? I'm going to go question number 1. When was Robert Burns born? I'm going to give you 3 chances. A, was it 1066? B, was it 1707? Or C, was it 1759? Ru, your answer, please.
I'm going 1759.
1759. Jim, your answer?
B.
1707.
Yes.
Okay, Naras is behind the camera here. He's going to keep score, right? He's going to keep score, okay? So the answer is 1759. Oh. There we go. So 1 point to Ru. 1707 was actually the Act of Union between Scotland and England. And 1066,
Battle
of Hastings. There we go. So, one to Ru. Question number 2. What was Robert Burns' wife called? What was Robert Burns' wife called? Was it A, Jean Knight? Was it B, Jean Armour? Or was it C, Jean Renault?
I'm going to go B.
Jean Armour. What are you going to go?
C.
Jean Renault.
Yes.
Okay, Ru has got 2 points now because it was Jean Armour. Jean Renault is a bloody Spanish actor who was in Leon and all that kind of thing. So it wasn't him yet. Say 2-0. There we go. Question number 3. How many brothers and sisters did Robert Burns have? Was it A, 2, B, 4, or C, 6? I'm going to ask yourself what's this. What do you think, Jim?
Off the top of my head, I was thinking 7, so I'm going to go 6.
6?
I was thinking 6. So,
we've got a tie there, and the correct answer is 6.
Yes.
Both got points. So this is 3-1. You're on the board now. There we go. Right. Okay. I'm going to tell you the names actually. Robert's brothers and sisters were called Gilbert, Agnes, Annabella, William, John, and Isabella. There you go. Question number 4. In which area of Scotland did Robert Burns grow up? Right. Was it A, Ayrshire? Was it B, Berwickshire? Or was it C, Chiswick Island?
A.
You're going to go A, Ayrshire?
I'm A as well.
You're A as well?
Absolutely.
We have a tie again because the correct answer is A, Ayrshire. He grew up in Ayrshire, so we're going for 4-2. 4-2 it is. There we go. Chiswick Island, by the way, is in Alaska. Right, okay.
I knew one of them was going to be a trick.
There we go, right. Okay. Question number 5. What was the title of Robert Burns' first ever book? The first book he published, what was it? Was it A, Tales of Beadle the Bard? B, Poems Chiefly in the Scottish Dialect? Or C, Poems Chiefly Lyrical? I'm going to go to Ru first this time.
I'm going to go C.
You're going to go C,
Lyrical.
Poems Chiefly Lyrical, okay?
I was going to say B.
B, Poems Chiefly in the Scottish Dialect.
Yeah.
Okay. And this time it is... Jim is correct. There we go. It was 4-3. We're getting back in here now. 4-3. There we go. Poems Chiefly Lyrical was produced by Alfred Tennyson in 1830.
Oh, okay.
And Tales of Beadle the Bard is in the Harry Potter series. So it wasn't that. Right?
Okay.
Right. Number 6. At one point, Robert Burns considered emigrating. He was going to move to a different country. Which country? Now, we're in Sweden this week, okay? So this is I'm doing the Sweden thing, right? I'm going to give you 3 choices of the countries he was going to go to, right? This is what's making me think of this. Was it A, England? Was it B, Sweden? Or was it C, Jamaica? Right? Which country did he think about emigrating to?
Well, it wouldn't be England.
No, why not? Why not? I mean,
Sweden, because we're here.
you're thinking Sweden.
Yeah.
What are you thinking, Rue?
I'm thinking heat, hot, Jamaica.
Jamaica. Rue extends his lead. He's got it. It's now 5. Was it 5-3? Now it's 5-3. It was Jamaica, definitely. Yeah. Okay. Question number 7. This is a controversial one, right? Okay. How many children did Robert Burns have? Right. Okay. Was it A, 9? Was it B, 12?
Oh, 9 was the lowest.
9 was the lowest, right? Was it A, 9? Was it B, 12? Or if you believe all the stories, was it 117?
Wow.
I'm going to go 8, 9.
You're going to go 9?
Just to be different, B.
You're going to go 17.
Mm.
And Jim claws one back. It was 12. It was 12 known children he had. He had 9 with his wife, Jean Armour, and 3 with other women. Yeah.
Nice.
And
So it could have been 100.
and that is the ones that we know about. So there we go. There you go. Right, okay. Question number 8. Only 3 questions to go. What's the score just now? It is 5-3. All to play for. Right, there we go. What was Robert Burns' job later in life? I.e., how did he earn his living later in life? Right, okay. Was it A, as a literary critic, B, as an excise officer, or C, as a singer-songwriter? So A, a literary critic, B, an excise officer, or C, a singer-songwriter? Going to go Rue first this time.
I'm putting it at B.
You're going to go B, an excise officer,
Yes.
right? And what are you going to say, Jim?
C.
C, a singer-songwriter.
Yeah, yeah.
And Rue gets another one back again. There we go.
For some
It's,
reason, I knew it was going to be something.
it was an
out
excise
there,
officer,
absolutely.
yeah. So he was an excise officer in Dumfries. And C, he could never be a singer-songwriter because Robert Burns couldn't sing a note. He had a singing teacher at one point. He said his voice was untunable. So there you go, right? Okay, so we're at, what was it?
6-3.
6-3. Whoa. Question number 9. At what age was what age? Well, you could claw back. This is you're playing for pride now.
Respect now. Come on.
What age was Robert when he died? Right? Was he 37? Was he 41? Or was he 59? I'm going to go Jim first this time.
Say the numbers again, the ages.
A, 37. B, 41. C, 59.
B.
You're going to go B, 41. And Rue, what you say?
I'm going young, 37.
37. Rue is storming ahead. There's another one. There we go. Yeah, he was 37 years old. He actually died of endocarditis and an inflammation and disease of the heart. But there you go. Yeah. And
I
number.
thought with that amount of kids, it's got to be slightly older.
He probably wore himself out.
Yeah.
I don't
I
know.
thought he was
Yeah,
like a
yeah,
rock star and they normally die
That's right,
young.
yeah, that's right, yeah. Right. Final question in this round. There's only one other round after this, and it's a very special round for Sweden. Okay.
Okay.
So question number 10. Which university gave Robert Burns an honorary degree? Right? Was it A, Glasgow? Was it B, Edinburgh? Or was it C, Oxford? Seeing as you're lagging behind, Jim, I'm going to go with you first. Okay?
A.
You're going to go Glasgow,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
I'm going to go B, Edinburgh.
You're going to go Edinburgh. Pride back to Jim again. He gets it. It was Glasgow. It was actually a doctor of the university. It was awarded to Robert Burns a couple of years ago by the.
Oh, recently.
Okay. Recently, it was recently. Yeah, yeah. So, Narius, what is the score just now?
4-7.
4 to Jim, 7 to Rue. Right, now that was the first
Taking Scotty.
there we go, yeah, there we are. Now, because we're in Sweden, we're all over here working at an event, and this is why I'm doing it this here, not back in the studio and at home. I've come up with another round altogether. I'm going to give you a word. Now, that word could either come from a Robert Burns poem, or it is a piece of IKEA furniture, right? Okay. So is it Burns or IKEA, right?
Okay.
Burns or IKEA, right? Okay. So I'm going to give you the word, and I want you to tell me whether it came from a Robert Burns poem
That's a
or
good round.
whether it's an IKEA furniture,
I like
right?
this.
Okay, right. So the first word is Deave.
D. How's it spelled?
Deave.
Oh, that's got to be. Burns.
You think Burns?
I think
I'm going to
Burns.
do the opposite, just to claw some back some points, just in case.
You are not clawing back points there because it was indeed Burns. D means to deafen. It was a word that was used in a poem called Willie Wassell's Wife. Right?
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course it is.
Right. Okay.
Willie Waffles' wife.
Willie Wassell's wife. It's Willie Wassell's wife. I wouldn't give a button for her as the actual that kind of thing. She was hem-shawed. Anyway, I'll not say the poem just now. But anyway, the second word is himsel. Himsel.
I'd say that's IKEA.
You're going IKEA?
I'm going IKEA. On that
And you're
one.
going IKEA,
Yeah.
and you're both wrong. Okay,
Ooh.
right? You're both wrong on that one. Himsel actually means himself, right?
Okay.
Himsel,
Yeah.
and it was used in the poem Tamil Shanta. Okay, right now we all. I've got a very special word coming up next. Okay, very special word, right? Because we've got a mutual friend called Steve Trott,
Yes.
right? Great guy. We all love Steve Trott. And I've found a word that we're going to say, is it Burns or is it IKEA? And the word is Trotten. Right?
Rotten.
Trotten, right? Okay. Trotten. Is Trotten a Burns word or is it a piece of IKEA furniture?
I'm sticking with my guns, it's going to be IKEA.
You're going to go IKEA, Jim, what you saying?
No, I'll go the opposite.
You going
I'll
Burns?
go Burns.
And Jim claims one back again.
I had a feeling.
Trotten
What
is
is
a Trotten is a small white desk.
Cheers, Steve.
Okay, number 4 word is Lizable. 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 Is it Lizable? Is it a Burns word or is it IKEA?
I'm going to go Burns.
You're going to go Burns?
Definitely Burns.
I was going to say Burns.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Burns, yeah.
And you're both wrong that time. Both time. Okay, the last one was a
I
small
should've
white
stuck
desk.
to it.
The Lizable, it's a small
Good job.
brown. It's a small brown desk. There we go. Right. Okay, well, there you go. Right. No, word number 5. Crooning. Crooning. Is it Burns or is it IKEA? Is it Burns or IKEA? Crooning.
I'm going
Burns.
Burns.
You're both going Burns.
yes.
Both going
Yeah.
Burns. You both get a point. Both get a point. Crooning means singing or humming. It's just,
I thought it was a crooner.
If you're a
That's what I was
crooner, you're a
thinking.
singer. That's right. Yeah. Again, it was used in the poem Tamil Shanta. That particular word. Right. We've only got 5 words to go. What is the score just now?
9-6.
9-6.
Oh, it can be
5
done.
words
It
to
can be
go. 3 in it. That's all to play for. Right. Okay. The next word is hobbit. Hobbit. Hovet. Hobbit.
I think that's Burns.
You think that's
I'm
Burns?
going IKEA.
You're going IKEA.
Yeah.
And it is IKEA. It's an IKEA. It is a mirror 78 centimetres by 96 centimetres of length. There we go. So it's a plain mirror. There we are. So there we go. Word number 7. Morum. Morum. M-O-R-U-M. Is it IKEA or is it Burns?
Burns.
I was thinking Burns, so I'm going to stick with it. Burns.
You going to stick Burns? Both wrong. I stayed with the IKEA. I went with the IKEA. It is an outdoor-indoor flat woven rug. Available at all your best IKEA stores. There you go. Right. Word number 8. We've only got 3 words left. This word is
10-6.
10-6. Oh, 3. You can maybe get some. The word is Sonsy. Sonsy.
That's got to be IKEA. Got to be IKEA.
Sonsy.
Well, I've got to go opposite. Burns.
You going IKEA?
IKEA.
You going Burns?
Yeah.
Point to Jim.
Yes.
Point to Jim.
Come on.
It's in the poem To a Haggis, far frae your honest sonsy face. It means plump or happy.
I thought
Right?
it was Swedish for table lamp.
It's not Swedish. We are in Sweden, but it's not Swedish for table lamp. Right, okay. Word number 9. Word number 9. Cranrach. Cranrach.
Well, the way you've said that, it's got to be Burns.
What do you think?
IKEA, just to be opposite. Come on.
And Rue gets one back again. There you go. Cranrach. It means frosty or really hard frost. It's used in the poem To a Moose. Cranrach cold. Okay. And the very last one. So I want a total of the scores after this one. Now, so we just give us that. Okay, right. The last word on the last thing. This is the last thing altogether. The word is gowans. Gowans. Is it Burns or is it IKEA?
I'll let you go, Jim. Come on.
Burns.
You going Burns?
I'm going IKEA.
Jim gets the last point.
Well,
Jim
I'll
gets the
take
last point. There we go. There we are. It actually means the daisies, and it's in one of the most famous songs in the world, "Auld Lang Syne." Right? The line is, "We both pulled the gowans fine, pulled the daisies fine." All that stuff. Okay, so what is the final score on our epic journey?
11 Rue,
11 Rue,
8 Jim.
8 Jim. So we have a winner. Rue wins. There we go. And the Scottish-Swedish crossover of Burns Banter. Well, I hope you've enjoyed that episode. I hope you've joined in with us. I hope you got more points than Jim did, to tell you the truth. But, but most of all, I hope to see you again on the next episode of Burns Banter. But until then, Slán Java. Cheers.